Out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. And for Sacramento, Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Parker out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Whiteside in at the center. Now, here's Doncic. Overhealed, and Doncic gets it to go. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
What's their chemistry? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Here's Doncic after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Kleba kicks to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Outside, Porzingis. Over Whiteside. Porzingis can't hit.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Hield. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. Here's Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
On the wing, Hield. Here's Fox. Parker trying to free himself up. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Hield.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Denver.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
What a culture shift it's been in Sacramento the last few years. Vlade Divac, along with Peja Stojakovic, two of the legendary Sacramento Kings players, finding their footing and trying to put their stamp on this organization with some of the young talent that they've acquired.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Brent, around the league, people are saying the Kings are one of the scarier teams on the rise.
Well, they drafted decently. They play a system that now is speaking to some of their young talent. They've had a nice blend. It's been a long time coming in Sacramento, but fans coming out to the new arena to support this new, young, hungry Kings group.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Fox passes to Hield. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 8.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Now Brunson. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Barnes. Unable to get that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic right side. And the dunk by Doncic.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Stolen by Brunson. Fast break, Dallas. Got a piece of it. Fox with it. 8 points for him. The floater. Here's Whiteside. Nice D from Doncic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brunson, no good. Kings have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Down low, here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Finney-Smith passes to Brunson. Passes to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kleba. Tipped away. And now the Kings fast break. Parker with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Mavericks trail by 6. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Brunson. And the Kings pushing it up now. Fox leading the charge. And good that time. Fox has got 10 points.
Fox just a blur in transition.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And checking out the stats for Jabari Parker. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Back to Brunson. Six to shoot. And Whiteside sends it back.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Here's Porzingis. No points in the game yet for him, and he makes that one.
It's a nice looking stroke from the mid-range. Porzingis, at his height, he knows it. He can get that shot off anytime he wants.
Outside, Fox. And here's Barnes for 3. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And Doncic, here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Here's Parker. Back to Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 12.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Brunson. Covered by Heel. Clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Floats one. Count it. Sacramento leading by 6. Fires at the elbow. Another miss by Fox.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And there's the pass to Doncic. That misses off the backboard. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings, and the dunk by Parker.
So awesome to see Jabari Parker return to form, especially when he's rising up.
Doncic finds Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Here's Kleba. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Porzingis, but they get it back. Good on the bucket.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And so here's Sacramento. 6-point game. Barnes outside. The jump hook. The shot's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Brunson. Porzingis trying to get free. Brunson, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Fox. Brunson covering. Here's Barnes. Here's Whiteside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Passes it to Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Each team has a catalyst, Brent. Some guys are ball dominant. Others play within the flow of the offense. Is there one approach better than the other?
Obviously, great coaches, Kevin, are going to find what it is that their best player does well. And as many times as I could get my best player into that situation, that's what I'm going to do. So if it's Harden in isolation, James Harden's going to be in isolation. If it's Steph Curry setting off-ball screens and relocating for threes, well, I'm going to do that too. So it all comes down to a fit with the player, his skill set, and how the coach wants to use that best.
Parker. Here's Whiteside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic. And the shot is long. Kings leading now by 8. Here's Fox. They get it again over Richardson. Fox, no good. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Doncic. A beautiful reverse layup. Doncic has got 12 in the game.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Hield. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Doncic gets it to go. And now it's just a 4-point Kings lead.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Fast break Dallas. And the dunk by Doncic.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
And here now the Kings. Now here's Hield. Whiteside trying to break free. Hield can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, Jabari got the defense to bite on that particular play, mostly because he was aggressive with it.
The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Parker.
Parker playing for Coach K in college. He's got that pedigree as well as a great attitude.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Whiteside. And Parker drops them both. Mavericks trail by 4. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Porzingis against Barnes. Porzingis passes to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Pass to Hield. Inside. It's picked off. Richardson outside. Up top, Porzingis. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first.
And a nice defensive sequence there by Hield. Not a natural lockdown defender, but he's a competitor.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Cauley Stein is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Richardson in at the 1. Here's Bembry after Luka Doncic's bucket. Now the pass to Fox. Baseline try. Powell pulls it in. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Nuggets. Doncic passes to Cauley Stein. Great D that time from Bagley.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Bembry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bielitsa misses. The Mavericks trailing. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Left side, Bagley. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
That's good from Bagley. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
And so Bagley nails them both. There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. Do you think that's going to happen?
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
No. We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, there could be something that goes away soon.
For Sacramento, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
One shot.
That free throw good from Bielitsa. Well, for Bielitsa, he's not the most athletic player on the floor, but Brent, he produces.
Yeah, Bielitsa, one of those guys who can flow into a transition and stop 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line and drill you from there. So a nice guy as a secondary option on the break is Bielitsa.
Now, here's Bagley. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 3. And it's Doncic, top of the key. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Richardson against Fox. Trying to find holes. Gets it to him.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
To the paint. Here's Doncic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Doncic has got 22.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Bembry, guarded by Doncic. Fox against Cauley Stein. Fires, high post. That shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Richardson the pass to Hardaway. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 5th rebound in this one. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Here's Holmes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. And even though he stands 6'10", Holmes plays taller than that.
He does, mostly, Kevin, because of that length. I mean, he stretches out and uses that quick jump and can block some shots and deter a few guys from trying to do some things offensively.
And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Good on both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Now, here's Bagley. Passes it to Bembry. There's the 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Mavericks trail by 3. And Doncic, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 26 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Now Holmes. Bagley in the post. Howell on him.
Come on, man. Don't forget the clock.
Bielitsa bounce pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
And checking out some numbers for Willie Cauley-Stein. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down. Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Doncic with it. He's got 26. In the corner, it's Richardson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Cauley-Stein against Bielitsa. Down low. Here's Bagley. Hits the jump hook. Bagley's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Doncic outside. With the floater. And he lays it. Doncic has got 28.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Well, maybe not the most well-known Richardson. And Grady's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Number 1, the Kings.
do they love to run. I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Fox dishes to Bagley. Pass to Bembry. And that one is off. Nice D from Doncic. Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
That's the kind of play where I feel like Josh Richardson's feeling more and more comfortable. Gets up big time.
Here's Bembry, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Holmes throws it down.
Well, Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
Bagley brings the double team. The feed to Powell. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Buddy Hield comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And then for Dallas, Porzingis is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
Right side, Fox. And here is Holmes. He's got 6. He kicks to Barnes. Nice D from Porzingis.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Brunson. Powell, the pass to Richardson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Porzingis for a 3. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Holmes. Now here's Hield, guarded closely. Pass to Bagley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Bagley.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hardaway. And so Bagley nails them both.
Interesting how the year progressed for one Marvin Bagley, the former 2nd overall pick in the 2018 draft. Got some increased playing time. His role shifted a little bit, and his confidence was on the rise. Played much better in the second half of the season.
Porzingis can't hit. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. Fox. Sweet little floater. Fox has got 18 points.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley. If De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
Now here's Brunson. In the corner, it's Richardson. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Richardson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Richardson against Hield. Holmes with the steal. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That one on Richardson.
Well, Hield plays with such drive and intensity at all times that he just can't help but create a foul shot with that opportunity.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Bank shot, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Kleba. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. It's Richardson on the wing, defended by Bagley. Richardson kicks to Porzingis. No good, still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Mavericks trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Drills it from outside.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Brunson, the bounce pass. Here's Kleba. Richardson outside. Right side, Porzingis. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Kleba following the basket by Buddy Hield. From deep, Richardson, another 3 for Dallas.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hield outside. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Finney-Smith passes to Kleba. Here's Brunson. Another 3 for Dallas. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 28 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort of the glass. Several times the momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Jabari Parker is out there with Whiteside, and it's Fox in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
And the pass to Richardson. Back to Brunson. Passes it to Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Richardson for 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way.
There's some quick feet out there from Jabari Parker, sprinting down, gets to the open spot, and the D could not catch up.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brunson the pass to Finney Smith. The easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building.
The Kings will inbound.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. How he performed last season. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
Fox, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Dallas.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Fox.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about, but speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
Fox hits them both. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. From deep. Offensive rebound. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. And another shot. Here's Doncic. It's stolen by Hield. 3 on 3. The wide open look here for Fox. Gets an open look and hits. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Here is Whiteside. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Hield. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Kleba. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Doncic against Fox. With the second effort. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Bjelica, he checks in for Sacramento. And then for Dallas, Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Powell, the pass to Brunson. Now here's Powell. Hardaway for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Whiteside. No good on the shot. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. And Doncic, here we go. Misses from short range. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Outside, Fox. Takes the 13-footer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Dallas leading by 4. Doncic finds Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Kings shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Fox. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim. Such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. Outside Hardaway. To the inside. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. 34 points for Luka Doncic.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now, here's Whiteside. 6 points for him. Bjelica passes to Fox. That shot misses. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Hardaway. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the dunk by Parker.
And that's ferocious. Parker utilizing that vertical and that timing to perfection.
Pass to Powell. Brunson with it. Hardaway from outside. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Fox looking it over. Heel dishes to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Cauley-Stein in great position to reject that shot.
It's good. Brunson's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
Change here. Bagley's checked in.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Hill.
Last year, getting it done. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Buddy Hield. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
That free throw good from Doncic. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Brunson, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Hield. He's got 11. The pass to Fox. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Passes to Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Parker to end the run. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic feeling it out. There's the lob to the hoop, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Yeah, Cauley-Stein can get up there, and the guards know that, so available for an oop at any time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bagley kicks to Hield. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Harry Giles is checked in for Parker. All free throws good from Doncic.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Fox with it. Brunson covering. Up top, Fox. 26 points for him.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Doncic laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 41.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
To the middle, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Well, Cauley-Stein positioned himself early and then found the reward there as he collected the ball and threw it through.
Outside, Fox. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Bagley against Hardaway. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks.
Growing up in the Bay Area, I worked out a lot and spent a lot of time with Tim Hardaway Sr. Remember the killer crossover, and Tim Hardaway Jr. continues to show why he belongs in the league after a lot of hard work on his own.
Here's Hield. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hield's got 7 points for the quarter. Pass to Doncic. Over Hield. They get it back. Cauley-Stein.
Talk often about physicality of bigger players. Cauley-Stein, one of those guys who fits into that category.
Now, here's Fox. He's tightly guarded. Barnes looking around. Puts up a three. Mavericks with the rebound. Cauley-Stein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Doncic. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. At today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mavericks leading by 20. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Richardson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Fox. From 13 feet, it goes down. Fox has got 30 points.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Brunson with it, guarded by Fox. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
How about the touch from Porzingis, demonstrating just how comfortable he is operating in that area of the floor.
Outside, Fox. No good off the back of the rim. Mavericks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now David Aldridge has an update for us on Hassan Whiteside. David, what's the news?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. The pass to Fox. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. Right. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
And Sacramento has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Barnes outside. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. And that'll be his third foul so far. Whiteside's checked in for the Kings. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Brunson with it. From the line. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Here's Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 12 points in just the second half.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Back to Brunson. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Fox. The Kings trail by 21. 13 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. Fox has got 34 points.
The awareness of Fox starting to come through here. You sag off him for a little bit, sticks the jumper.
Richardson the pass to Kleba. Count the basket. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
Richardson against Hield. Right at the free throw line. A second chance effort. He doesn't hit that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Barnes passes to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals. Creates a job inside that he can get done.
Porzingis finds Brunson. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis finishing strong that time. No doubt about that one.
Right side, Fox. Richardson against Hield. Here's Fox. Another three for Sacramento.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Down low, here's Richardson. Got a hand on it. And here is Hield. Whiteside, and Whiteside stays right with it.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's Finney Smith. Here's Richardson. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And Fox has it in the corner, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Dallas calls timeout.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And the Kings making a change here. Parker's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. His point to them was that they've put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball. Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Passes it to Kleba. Porzingis against Barnes. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Outside, Fox. Hield outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Finney-Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Kleba. Parker against Richardson. Looking to get it going. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, the attacking mentality of Josh Richardson right now, proving once again how tough a cover he can be.
Now, here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Richardson. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Not slowing Richardson down right now. Even when you rough him up, he's still finding ways to use his quickness and score the basketball.
Now here's Hield. Here's Fox. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Fox. And another basket for Dallas.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Parker left side. And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Brunson the pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Brunson, covered by Parker. Here's Kleba. Knocks down the 3 ball. Kleba's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. Bucket is good.
Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Yep, it counts. Porzingis has got 12 points here in the second half.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Parker outside, takes the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kleba kicks to Brunson. Here's the floater, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic. Now Fox. They kick out to Hield. That 3 off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Doncic, doubled by Fox. Here's Finney-Smith, and Whiteside sends it back. Here's Fox, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Fox has got 41.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater.
Timeout.
And the Mavericks lead by 19.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working, and no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Giles the pass to Bazemore. Joseph against Barea. Here's Giles. There are many players now signing shorter contracts in free agency. You've talked about this a lot. Does it make it harder or easier for the super team?
Well, I think it makes it easier because all of a sudden a star player from another team becomes available that you could latch him on to somewhere else.
Any examples you could throw out there that
I don't want to get into the specifics
okay,
of it.
I understand.
I think we've seen it over the past 3 or 4 years with some of our star guys. And
yes.
I don't fault them because they're getting smarter. Players are a lot smarter about what it is that they can do with having the very few times, Kevin, that you have a say in your career as to where it is that you're going to play, and more importantly, the potential for what it is that financially you can make.
And playing for a championship.
For a championship, for potentially the opportunity to play with somebody who you've always thought you could either elevate their play or they could elevate yours. This is not going away anytime soon.
And that one falls for Cauley Stein.
Some potential still left in the tank here for Cauley Stein, who is seeming to gain more and more confidence and knowledge about how to go about his business over the course of an 82-game season.
Cauley Stein hits them both. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. There's the pass to Bazemore. Over Jackson. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Wright. 5 on the clock. Pass to Barea. The 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bazemore with it. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
You were able to beat him down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.